Fish fragrant shredded pork is a classic of Sichuan cuisine, renowned nationwide for its fish-flavored flavor, yet surprisingly fish-like. This dish doesn't use fish itself, but instead cleverly uses a combination of seasonings to mimic the rich, savory aroma of cooked fish. The dish boasts a vibrant rosy hue, a savory flavor with a hint of sweet and sour, and a subtle spiciness. The textures are rich and varied, with the shredded pork being incredibly tender and the accompanying vegetables refreshing and crisp. To truly appreciate this dish, one must not only master traditional cooking techniques but also understand the underlying science behind it, creating a dish that rivals restaurant-quality cuisine in their own kitchen. Ingredients. The main ingredient is approximately 200 grams of pork tenderloin. The tenderloin is chosen for its fine muscle fibers, low fat content, and minimal connective tissue, making it an ideal cut for preparing smooth and tender shredded pork. Scientifically, the tenderness of meat is primarily determined by the content and composition of myofibrils and connective tissue. The myofibrillar proteins in the tenderloin, like myosin, denature and shrink when heated. If not handled properly, the meat will become tough. Therefore, the subsequent marinating and battering steps are crucial. For garnishes, prepare approximately 50 grams of wood ear mushrooms, 50 grams of green bell peppers, and 50 grams of carrots. These three garnishes not only add color contrast but also provide different textures and nutritional benefits. Wood ear mushrooms are rich in dietary fiber and gelatin, giving them a crisp and chewy texture. Green bell peppers add a refreshing herbal aroma and are rich in vitamin C. Carrots, rich in beta-carotene and natural sugars, add a touch of sweetness to the dish and release their aroma during heating. When shredding, ensure all ingredients are cut into uniform strips. This ensures even heating and maintains the aesthetic requirements of shredded dishes. The fish-flavored sauce is the heart of this dish, and the secret to its flavor lies in its preparation. Its core lies in the harmonious blend of minced ginger, scallions, garlic, pickled peppers, sweet and soy sauce, and vinegar. A standard recipe is provided for reference. 15g pickled red chili peppers or Pixian bean paste, 5g each of minced ginger, minced garlic, and chopped green onions, 10g sugar, 8 milliliters aged vinegar or Browning vinegar, 5 milliliters soy sauce, 5 milliliters cooking wine, 20 milliliters water or broth, and cornstarch to taste. Key steps. Marinating and sizing the shredded pork are crucial for achieving tenderness and smoothness. First, rinse the shredded pork in clean water for 1 to 2 minutes. Then squeeze out any excess blood. This removes some of the myoglobin and reduces the fishy odor. Next, add 1g salt, 3 milliliters cooking wine, 3 milliliters soy sauce, half an egg white, 5g cornstarch, and 3g cooking oil. Salt improves the meat's water retention. Cooking wine and soy sauce remove the fishy odor and add a base flavor. The protein in the egg white forms a protective film on the shredded pork, locking in moisture. The cornstarch further enhances water retention. And finally, a coat of oil prevents the shredded pork from sticking when added to the pan. Marinate for 15 minutes to allow the seasoning to fully absorb into the shredded pork. Pour approximately 150 milliliters of oil into a wok and heat until it's 30% to 40% hot, about 120 degrees Celsius. Arrange the shredded pork in a scattered pattern, gently spreading them out with chopsticks. This low-temperature marinating method quickly forms a protective film on the surface of the shredded pork, locking in moisture and preventing the protein from shrinking rapidly due to high temperatures, which can cause the meat to become tough. When the shredded pork changes color and is approximately 80% done, remove it and drain the oil. This step pre-cooks the shredded pork and is crucial for ensuring a smooth and tender texture. Leave about 10 grams of oil in the wok. Heat over medium-low heat. First, add the chopped pickled peppers and stir-fry until the oil turns red and fragrant. This process takes about 30 seconds. It's the foundation of the fish-flavored flavor. Next, add the ginger, garlic, and scallions and let them simmer until fragrant. About 10 seconds. Keep an eye on the heat during this process to avoid burning and creating a bitter taste. Then, increase the heat and add the shredded carrots, wood ear mushrooms, and green peppers in that order. Stir-fry quickly until cooked through. About 1 minute. The high temperature softens the cell walls of the vegetables, releasing moisture and aroma. Slowly pour the prepared fish-flavored sauce along the edge of the wok. The high temperature evaporates some of the vinegar's acidity, leaving behind a gentle, tart aroma. Meanwhile, a complex chemical reaction occurs with the sugar, vinegar, and soy sauce, creating a unique, complex flavor. Once the broth comes to a boil, add the shredded pork and stir-fry quickly until evenly combined. Finally, add the starch solution to thicken the dish. The starch, when gelatinized, forms a gelatinous solution that coats the ingredients, allowing the flavor to adhere evenly and enhancing the dish's glossiness. The key to making successful fish-flavored shredded pork is precise control of temperature, time, and proportions. When making this dish at home, it's recommended to prepare all ingredients in advance and stir-fry them quickly in one go. Key points. Ensure the shredded pork retains moisture when coating. Use low temperature, Simmering oil to ensure tenderness. Avoid burning the meat when sautéing. And avoid thickening the sauce too thickly. This dish is not only a feast for the taste buds, but also a perfect fusion of chemical reactions, physical changes, and culinary artistry. Mastering the underlying scientific principles. Will allow you to transcend the reliance on intuition and truly understand and master the essence of this classic Sichuan dish.